Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Cyber Slayer. So, we are going into the next episode. Last time we got to see that Liu's Gynoid is looking exactly as Kong's sister, so I wonder how he will react to this. And in what rate his sister is going to gaining consciousness in time, because she's already caring about the Gynoid that he's traveling with, just because she have one tiny part of her soul back. So I wonder in what order the souls will be gathered, what kind of personality will emerge from this Gynoid, and yeah, let's just go, because we are about to see some dialogue or maybe some thoughts of Zhu about the things about Kong and stuff. So yeah, let's just do it. Let's she see through the plans of Liu, or maybe not. I wonder, maybe there's possibility that she might become our ally or something, right? There is possibility. Zhu Xian is also drinking this night, but her heart is hardly light. Even after scouring the city all day long, her men have turned no trace of Kang Tao Luong. Her personal cyber warrior underlings are all gathered in the living room downstairs, ready to move out in full force as soon as Kong is found. Okay. I was expecting her to go on personal assassination mission there, but it seems like that's not the case. She's actually having an army. I mean, maybe not the army, but just the elite version of stuff. Her personal, yeah. They have been waiting for half a day now. As their morale flags, Zhu's anger grow even closer to the breaking point. Zhu has been coped up in her room all day, but it's easy for her to imagine what they're talking about downstairs. The Zaisu death is still a secret, but everyone knows who killed Zhang, and now that Zhu has narrowed it down to a single target. The lightning pawn is alive. So this is actually his nickname, huh? He came back to Shanghai and killed the 6 Vajra. Soon, these rumors will spread from the society to the streets. Kong Tao Luo, one of the greatest Gigong master in the Qingyun society. He too is famous in Shanghai, especially because of the extraordinary favor shown to him by the Liu Xingsu, who was well known for his hatred for cyborgs. Okay. With criminal organizations moving towards more cyber militarization, Zhu does not deny that Kong's electromagnetic discharge made him a useful pawn. His lack of argumentation alone made his enemies lower their guard. That's actually a very good point. I didn't thought about this. I thought about this. Sorry. I forgot what I said in the previous episodes. I was like, you will not underestimate him just because he's the human. Yeah, okay. I said that before, sorry. My mistake. I wanted, yeah. Just my mind just goes blank for a second here. It's late. It's my last recording for today, basically. And none could have experienced a martial art capable of destroying a heavy cyborg with a single touch. Even when they were in the society together, Zung was able to ignore him precisely because she thought of him as an assassin specializing in sneak attacks. She knew that no mere Nejira trickster could ever stand to the Wajir cyborg in a fair fight. Well, that changed. Times changed. Seems like he can now. Nothing had ever happened to threaten his unspoken understanding. And then that fool Zhang had to go and get himself killed. Yeah. So So she's basically from the other martial arts school, right? The physical one. She augmented her legs and arms in order to combat. Zu hurls her glass against the wall at full strength. Traveling at close to the speed of sound, the glass first burst itself into the wall before bursting to pieces inside the concrete. Okay. Zu has absolutely no intention of murdering Zhang. He thought he was strong because people called him the Sixth Vajra, but he was really just a second-rate warrior. Even if he would be killed in his sleep by a child, it wouldn't have surprised her. However, only those who knew Zhang understand how weak he really was. The word on the streets is simply that the cyber warrior of the Klingon society lost to an Asia school. Nothing more, nothing less. Yeah, it doesn't matter how strong or weak you are still the member of the specific school, and yeah, people will talk. Even the lowest rank of officer was too high a position for a fool like Zhang. He wasn't strong enough to shoulder the society reputation. Oh, it sounds like a robotic voice, almost. Zhang's failure to meet an end befitting Klingon society officer is infuriating enough, but Kong's fearless challenge to the society is just as unforgivable. A cowardly assassin should just stay in the shadows where he belongs. Yeah, she don't know, because they just found him dead. They don't know that Kong actually fought him, so when she meets him, she's going into the surprise. She will think of him as the assassin that is like nothing in close to close combat, basically, in open fight. That will be a surprise for her, definitely. She might be one of the characters that probably underestimates Kong the most at this point, because she thinks he can be only an assassin and nothing more. I think that's the case. Even like someone who would like think like he can fight but he's just a human, that's less underestimating than thinking that he can do only one thing and like he have like zero chance in open fair fight. But it's like pretty fair assumption if you think about this, so cannot blame her. Cowardly assassin should, yeah. The boldness Kong showed in fighting straight up is nothing more than a direct insult to Zu. If only he would come to Zu first, she would have torn him to pieces. Well, how the story is written so far, it seems like that you are going to be next, yeah. Zhang's strength was nothing compared to hers. Actually, we don't know if she's going to be next, because she may not have the Kong's sister piece, basically, right? Unless she will just obscure like his vendetta, basically. Then they will fight, yeah. Maybe she does have one of the pieces, who knows. Kong's lightning palm would have been no more a threat to her than with the child's toy. When she imagines Kong feeling all smug just because he took out Zhang, she feels her guts starting to boil. Even the wine that she's been gulping is only filling her impotent rage. Whenever her anger becomes uncontrollable, it's Zu's habit to find comfort in hurting unaugmented girls. Frail and timid children who will entertain her with their cute screams. Oh. Well, okay. That sounds unsettling. She usually finds herself calmed down by the time there's nothing left to play with. Unfortunately, however, there's no time to go out and collect sacrifices. She literally like collecting like from the streets, like girls and children, and just like beating them to death. What the actual fuck? Okay, I did not expect that. Moreover, that bossy Liu should head out just last month for turning more than 5 girls into the food for the Yangtze fishes. What the It looks like she will have to make to do with a substitute again. Okay. Well, fuck. We're going to abuse Ruili now. Holy shit. Also, her giant can react to the name, it seems. So she have like consciousness of her being here. Zuro summoning the pet huddled in the corner of the room. Oh. The pet must have sensed her master's influence with the tone of her voice. So she went through this more than one time. She knows what's going to happen. And again, it's another one that have the blue hair and yellow eyes, so this is basically the same as the current Gynoid of Kong, and also the Gynoid of Leo. They all give like really the same expression and hair color, I guess. I mean, that makes sense. Like, they all are from like single being, right? I like the outfit though. It's a pretty cool outfit. Yeah, design is cool. Cool design. But this is going to be drastic. Though terrified like a child expecting justice man, she nevertheless hastens to the side. So she feels fear, actually. If she hesitates or fails to obey, merciless punishment awaits her. Well, it seems like it's going to be merciless anyway. The absolute truth has long since been beaten into her body. The fear in her movements always throws this sadism so much that she sometimes even forgets that the ghost is a Gynoid. Okay. Great. The name of the doll Liu gave her is... Okay, so... Why you call her Ruili then? If you have other name for her? Like, she reacts on both names then? Doll that Liu gave her is... Oh, okay. It's not Zhang who named her that, it's the name of the doll that and Liu gave it to her. Okay, sorry, my bad. I should read before talking. The name of the doll that Liu gave her is Bennett Nash. Although Zhu is used to addressing it by name of its soul source, yeah, so really. She has not gone so far as to model its face after the original like that insane Fu Zhan who did. Yeah, okay. So she just remodeled her slightly to look like her. Zudol is all standardized parts. I guess so. Might be. After all, the wear placed on it as far exceed anything experienced by the other four. Okay, yeah, like, I guess you cannot put like anything expensive on her because you're going to break her over and over and fix and break and fix and break. Great. Zhu might be the worst one to own part of Ruili's soul. Kong is so going to destroy her. Damn. This is not cool. Oh, will she react to this or not? This version can react to this? Okay. Never mind.
どうせ覚えちゃいないんだろうね。あれほど大事だった兄上様の記憶は一体誰のルイリーのところに行ったんだろうね。
That makes sense. Probably Leo. Probably Leo is going to have like the one that like recognize Kong as brother. It must be because it makes just sense. Like she looks like Ruili and she will be like she can like talk to Kong or something and call him brother. That will make perfect sense. if she's the one that have this part. No matter how Zu interrogates her, the doll will never understand. She is unable to tell whenever or not her master is scolding her, only that Zu's harsh tone is something to be afraid of. There's no fun in talking to it, but at least the Zu doll has a minimal understanding of numbers. This allows for all sorts of games. Okay. Count till 600. Okay, so we are going to play a game of like, I don't know, I'm going to hit you and you count until I hit you 600 times, something like that. Great. The doll eyes go wide with horror. 600 seconds. Oh, 600 seconds. Only 60% of the usual time allotted. Wow. 600 is only 60%. So it's usually 1000. How long is it in terms of hours? Or minutes? 1 second. 600 seconds, 60, wait, it's 10 minutes, right? It's 10 minutes. So usually it's 10, 60, it's like 16.6 minutes, something like that. So you need to, she need to survive for 10 minutes, basically. And she can do whatever she wants. You're going to be punched for 10 minutes. This is fucked up. It doesn't sound, if you think about it, like, it doesn't, like, at first, it doesn't, like, sound really that extreme, but if you think about the second time, it really is extreme, because that means it's not just, like, 600 punches, as I thought in the beginning. It's 600 seconds of doing whatever. This is fucked up and, like, going to be extreme. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what happened? Oh. Oh, we are not going to punch her. Okay. Guess that's better, but still. So she is used for the relief for Zun as well. Okay. Well, it is pretty good drawn, I guess. Pretty well drawn, but I don't know. I can't get used to the eyes on this art style. I don't know why. The art style of the eyes kinda feels off, but also fits. I don't know. It's just me. Let me know in the comments. I have a feeling like the eyes. I don't know how to explain this. The eyes on characters on these CGs always feels like they fit, but they also feels kinda like off and like not belonging there. The instant Zeus snaps her chromed fingers. Bennett Nash buries her face in Zeus' crotch like a starving animal. Okay. The doll does not understand the meaning of her actions, of course. Yeah, it's just like instinct of the giant, I guess. That was like programmed in her. Because, well, she felt the violence and stuff, right? Like she must obey or there'll be punishment. So she's making this out of fear, basically. Her biometry can only recognize cause and effect. And she fails to serve. She will receive, if she fails to serve, she will receive punishment. She has until the count of 600 to leave. Wait, what? If her administration failed to bring her master to climax in 600 seconds, she will feel the merciless bite of her master's talons. Oh, that's the kind of game we are going to play. Okay, that's why she went so fast for this. because she's afraid of the punishment, and she have only 60% of time that's usually given to her. Okay. Okay, that's what we are going to play. Of course, Giant can't die. If she loses her power source, she will simply cease to function, and as long as her memory is intact, she will return normal when her hardware is replaced. Nonetheless, this doll is afraid of destruction. Like a real human clinging to life, she always withers in agony, and as her systems fail, struggling violently to escape that final moment. So this is the part that wants to leave. When we get this part into the Kong Gynoid, that will start to be interesting. She will be terrified of like following Kong anywhere in the fight. I mean, she will be hiding, she will be scared, I don't know. This is like, I'm very interested in to see like how Roili will develop basically in that new Gynoid body. Like each part of her, like in what order and like what kind of like, you know, emotions will emerge with each thing. And how Kong will react to this as well. They're very distinguished and like different parts of her. And even after experiencing destruction countless times, she still has not grown accustomed to it. With every restoration, the doll comes back to life with the same fear as before, ready to amuse Zoo in these games of death. Gynoid that feels pain through fear, not some emulated emotion, yet can always be repaired. For a true sadist like Zoo, no toy could be more satisfying. I bet. Ooh, holy crap. Why? Okay. First thing, when I see her back in this dress, I thought about 2B from Nier Automata. Let me know in the comments if this is just me. I don't know, like her dress from the back just reminded me of 2B. Actually, the bottom of the dress also reminded me of 2B. It cannot be just me, right? I love Nier Automata, this is such a good game. I used to speedrun Nier Automata, by the way. Also, but I never like went far into this. I just like was pretty good at prologue, I guess. And like half like first ending. But yeah, that was cool times. Maybe I should do it again. Zoo runs her deadly steel fingers down the furiously sucking doll's back, tapping out on the rhythm on her white buttocks, as though to remind her of her hardness. This may be a poor word to describe Gynoid that has no will or emotion, but this girl doll is clearly desperate. 200 seconds has passed since the start of the trial. The thin smile on Zoo's face shows that doll is still far from success. Wait. Okay. 1 second. I'm confused. Like, this position suggests that Zune have like augmented a thing on herself? I guess? It's 15 plus version, so I don't have to censor it, right? YouTube will allow me to have like some bat on the screen, right? I was just like some stuff for like uploading things, I don't know. Look at her face, by the way, on Zung face. She's like Yeah, you're trying, but yeah, you know, I cannot wait to destroy you. Like, this one brew is like down and this one is up. It's like, yeah, nice try. Holy shit. Like a spider. The fuck? What's that sound? Like a spider's legs. The fingers soundlessly wrap around Bennett's neck, cutting off her windpipe. With the giant experiences with the same suffering that a human would. Which, yeah. Oh, we can see this actually.
その調子
Wait, was that here before? Or is that new CG? I didn't recognize. I didn't saw this hand before. I now looked at this. As she groans in ecstasy, Zeus squeezes the doll's neck harder and harder. A human would already have us fixated, but the giant needs no oxygen or blood to survive, so she just feels the pain of this. This is so fucked up. Nonetheless, if this continues, her spinal column is snapped. Ooh, that's true. Because they do have this... Yeah. The girl cannot shed tears, nor cry out of mercy. Her only hope of salvation from terror and despair is to keep bouncing like like a pogo stick. 50 seconds remains. Where's pleasure erupt through Zug's body? Yet more joy still she gains from watching the doll face twist in pain and imagination. The face she saw 1 year ago. Oh.
そうだあの時もこんな風に
So you was
女を殴ってやった
You are so dead. Oh my god, Kong is so going to destroy you. So you were the one who actually also, like you were one of the persons who did this to her. So you do have augmented the thing. Okay. Kong is going so destroy you. You're so going to get destroyed.
あのパーティーは最高だった何よりもコンの妹だってのがよかった
Right.
いつもキザに取りすましてた気候野郎が超よ花よで可愛がってた妹をあたし
So feels refreshed, like an old age has faded, and this brings a joy greater than any pleasure of the flesh or sadistic gain. No need to get angry. Okay. That's a new cut of the CG, so need to see the whole thing. No need to get angry. If Kong knew how Zu was raping this piece of Ruili, he would surely shed tears of blood. Yeah! And you will shed the tears of blood as well when he finds you. Just thinking about it is ecstasy. Freeing from her pent-up rage, Zu can at least indulge in the rapture of defilement. Oh. Overwhelmed by her climax, Zu accidentally applies too much pressure on the doll's throat, snapping it like a dry twig. Zu comes down from her high at about the same time that Bennett Such goes limp, having ceased to function. Great! The count. How much was left again? Losing her passion, Zu forgot all about the rules of this game. The doll's face now, bending at almost 90 degrees angle, is frozen in final terror. The pitiful look in her eyes, as though begging Zu for mercy, is no different than that of the real human.
今となっちゃ犬ほどのおつむもないあんただけどさ
Yeah, she doesn't look like heavy augmented stuff, but maybe it can hide. Like, okay, that was surprising as hell.
こうして殺す間際の顔は昔のルイリーのまんまだねそこだけが
While catching her breath, Zu gazes at the broken doll face and basks in the afterglow of her dark ecstasy. Great. So I guess that's one episode. Or maybe not. I will see. Work at. After an indeterminate length of time, the sound of commotion nearby cut through her pleasant rest. It's coming from downstairs, where Zeus' cyborg henchman seems to engage in particular furious battle with an intruder.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, it's Kong here. Oh god damn it, it's Kong. It's so Kong. It's he. He's actually here. Well, he's going into rage mode. Like, the giant is dead. Yeah. On the other hand, if you think about this, maybe it's better. Sorry, I know I'm harsh, but maybe it's better that she's gone right now. Because if her emotion is fear that she can feel, then if Kong comes here and like attacks, then she will be feared of him as well. He will have to like catch her, seeing her like face covered in fear, and cut her down in order to get memories. But when she's gone, well, he don't have to do that by himself, you know what I mean? So overall, it might be better this way. I know, delicate topic, but until now, she thought that attacking Zhang first was part of Kong's plan. That his recklessness is facing Zhang head on was because he knew that his victory was assured. It would appear that she gave him too much credit. Not only is it the second time that Kong has opted for a straight up brawl, but he even had audacity to walk right into the hands of Zeus Shaoyan. He's no strategist. He's just a fool who doesn't know his place. Zeus snorts disdainfully and squeezes the doll's broken neck even harder. With a sound of bones shattering, the head pops free of the body. Now we don't have to even cut it. Okay. Now you can hear screams and shouts coming from the living room, all belonging to the voices of her man. She's still underestimating him, huh? This guy is dealing with a bunch of her allied people, and she's like, yeah, so they were not that good. Oh, you are going to be in surprise. It sounds like they are all getting their asses handed to them by that Najia idiot. This will probably just strengthen Kong's baseless confidence, but so be it. Zoe is willing to overlook his ridiculous impudence now. He will realize his mistakes soon enough. After all, he's about to face a true master, a cybernetic Wajia. Okay. So we are going to have Wajia against Nijia, right? And there they are. Kong Taolu enters the room before long, moving as silently as the Wraith. And I will end here. I will end the recording and the episode right there before we go further. So yeah, we're going to get the part that can feel fear. I wonder how he can handle the true cybernetic Wajia, because she seems to be very strong and agile. Like her fingers, her arms, her legs seems to be very like agile oriented, you know, so she's probably way faster than the guy Kong fought before. She may not be as strong in terms of power, or maybe she is, because in cybernetics world you cannot really tell by like the arms themselves, right? They can pack way more punch than the previous guy, and they're definitely faster. I mean, she threw the glass with the speed of sound. So yeah, it might be the first true challenge for Kong, so I'm excited to see how it's going to happen. So yeah, anyway, let me know in the comments what you thought about the episode. Leave up a like if you liked the episode, subscribe if you're not subscribed, become a member if you would like to support me and see the episodes earlier, and also take a part in vote pools and some streams that are like for members only. So yeah, anyway, thank you for being with me, thank you for the support, and I will see you all in the next episode of Cyber Slayer. So for now, Pocket Watch is going out.